Hope you are all safe and well. We're just entering the last couple of minutes. Fucking hell, I made hard work of that. We made hard work of that, haven't we? Obviously, Joe Rodriguez scoring, and two fantastic assists from Kudus. Is hopefully the difference. We've made real hard work of that one, that's for sure. Real hard work of that one. Oh dear! If you and here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. If you fancy some beer, I tell you, you need a drink after this game. You'll need a drink after this game. Beer52.com/West Ham for all your beer needs. Exclusive can of beer, 8 cans. If you, oh Jesus Christ, West Ham, innit? Oh dearie me, what's going? Oh, that's the game at Nottingham Forest, 3-2 to Brighton at the moment, and Luton are winning. So it's even worse for Burnley, you know, because Luton are winning now. They're still right bottom of the league. But yeah, we'll see. Just coming to the last minute or so, and no doubt all the people will be over from the other from the live stream in a minute. Newcastle winning 4-1 against Chelsea. West Ham 2-1, Luton 2-1, Brighton 3-2 away to Forest, and losing 3-0 to Bournemouth. A great day for Fulham, great day for Luton out of the top 4, out of the bottom 3, and West Ham stay ninth. We're still ninth, aren't we? Yes, still ninth. 20 points now, halfway there with 13 games gone. Hopefully. What a difference Kudus makes, man, isn't it? He's been in and out all game. First half weren't great. You know, he seemed to overplayed it quite a bit. And then second half, 2 bits of quality, really. Both 2 bits of quality. What the fuck hell? Indeed, but we've done it. Given he has, Divine came on and made a great difference. Gave us a focal point. Gave us someone to knock it up to. Gave us someone to chase from the front, from the top end. And the man's got to start against. I mean, he'll definitely start. He's got to start against Bakatopola. That's for sure. And then I imagine Bone will be back in the side for the game against. Crystal Palace. Indeed. And just a big shout out to Julie again. How the fuck? Snatching grab. Mate, seriously, what, you know? And do you know what? And I know it was a shit game. It was rubbish. We turned up for the last sort of 20 minutes as always. But this will do so much confidence for them because with so many games coming in, you need, and they're gonna be buzzing coming off this side, off the pitch.
I tell you what, right? Mubama. Now, not just because he scored a goal.
Can I just say your mic's working brilliant? Thank you.
No, mate. Do you know what? I know what I done. I had it set to something else. I had it set to the fucking the camera's microphone. Forget that. Mubama's getting hugged left, right, and centre off the field. See, the minute Mubama came on, he stretched their defence, mate.
Yeah,
he stretched the defence. So it was about. It wasn't about on the ball when he had the ball. It was about what he was doing off the ball. Now, see, when you think about the second goal that came from that random corner that they gave away, it's because Mubama was doing shit, and that was allowing Kudus to get in behind and do what he has to do.
Yeah,
honestly, like what we have saw today is when you've got a striker that's pacey, that will push the boundaries of a defender that we've all been saying for such a long time.
Yeah,
the work rate's up there, the fire in the belly to try and get that ball, win that ball. And even if it's off the ball runs, you're allowing all those creative players to play. That's what Mubama brought to this team for the last 30 minutes. and he's absolutely deserved to go. I'm honest, I'm fucking delighted, as you are, as everyone in the chat, because it's a youth product. You know, did you see a celebration?
Yeah.
What was he? Did you see what he was doing that? And
yeah.
I took that like Mubama time. Like Mubama time. I don't know
It's
if that's what you took it as.
Yeah.
My time. Yeah, it's my time. And I was like, love it. Love it. It wasn't the greatest of results. Sorry, it wasn't the greatest of games.
No.
Equally, though, Russ, it wasn't a great game from Burnley.
It wasn't, but Burnley are fighting for their lives, aren't they? And so, and actually, to be honest, the first half, they were, and to be perfectly honest, they should have had a penalty at the beginning. They should have done. But ifs, buts, maybes, isn't it? It's like my auntie and bollocks with my uncle.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
consideration that what you just said there about them having a penalty. If you look at the equation of how many times we've been done by VAR,
definitely.
Then we're starting to work our way back up with some of those decisions. So I mean, I don't even know. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, as soon as the goal went in, I thought, oh, here we go. And I thought we might eke out a draw now. But then, I mean, Ian Dowie was on commentary, and obviously a West Ham fan. He's like, there's still something in this game. He says, and he's like, and 2 moments of genius from Kudus.
Mate.
And that's why you pay the money. He's been, to be honest, throughout the whole game. He had glimpses, but he wasn't very good. None of the side are really good, to be honest. But it's those moments of quality, and that's why you pay 45 million quid for that bit of quality. You know what I mean? And he did it twice. And 20 points now, 13 games gone, halfway from safety. Still in 9th, but look, it's a win.
Listen, you're always going to have, at the end of the day, you're going to have different variations of how people take this, right? You're going to have different variations. And I understand, listen, it wasn't the greatest of games. I tell you something, right? You can never underestimate. It doesn't matter where Burnley are in the league and how crap that maybe they have been this season. Historically, looking at West Ham's results against Burnley, especially at Turf Moor, it had the potential to be in a banana skin. We had lost Bowen, which wasn't great.
Yeah.
We had to change the dynamics. We have not Antonio, so we had to try something different. We tried Danny Ings. It didn't work. It really didn't work. I don't like to dig out a player. I won't dig out a player, but we do have to look at other options. Yeah, well, we have to look at other options. I'll do it respectfully. He has to, and Mubama's proven, in my opinion, why he is worthy of getting quite a lot of game time at West Ham.
It will do, yeah. And I think, as I said, I think it's the right time, because having scored, although it might be an own goal given, but clearly he came on and made a huge difference, him and Ben Rama. And for him to then, it's comes at the right time. It's about taking your opportunities. Now, we know Moyes given up a lot of opportunities to him, but if he starts Danny Ings on Thursday, then there's something seriously wrong. Isn't there, really? In all honesty, there is something seriously wrong, because actually, he fully deserves to start. And hopefully we'll score a couple of goals against Baka, and then with Bowen back in the side, hopefully the Crystal Palace game, it's all looking rosy, because we need them all. We need them all for we've got 9-10 games. For the end.
That's what you said, didn't it? You said it's important that any player who has an opportunity that steps up, and if Mubama has done that. I thought when Benny came on, I thought Benny had a good game.
Yeah.
It was interesting, Russ, because I feel like the dynamics of this game didn't really suit. I thought he was going to pull Souček off and not Alvarez. But
I think
suppose
it was to book him, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's the goal threat. So when I was watching the game, I was like, it's not really a midfield battle game. It's funny, isn't it? It's like you see some games and you think, we're going to lose that battle or win that battle in the midfield. Today wasn't really about the midfield battle. Today was about West Ham playing against... there was 3 really good players, in my opinion, from Burnley. Berge.
Yeah.
Sander Berge, very good player. Drags the ball, holds on the ball really well. Knows how to slow the game down, knows how to speed the game up. And then there are 2 kind of wing backs. What were they called? I don't want to...
The guy who got the penalty.
He got a penalty. I think I've got him here. He was called, where is he? Koleosho. Very, very good player. I thought Dooney was quite good as well. I think we made the right decision in taking Alvarez and or Souček, but I think the right decision was Alvarez. the more I think about it, because you're needing a goal, and your goal threat you're going to get is from Tommy Soucek, and that's been proven. The guy does. If the minute you put him in a forward position, mate, I mean, he's got a lot of goals. I don't know how many goals.
Well, I mean, he scored. They did the stat in the commentary: 18-19 or something like that for club and country at the moment this season, and fucking hell of a finish. As soon as he started this new helicopter celebration, he seems to not stop scoring. So he can carry on looking like a tit. He can carry on looking like a tit, going, in spinny circles like a kid at, a wedding, on a dance floor. But I don't care. Troy's makes a good point. I mean, Alvarez has played 129 minutes. He's travelled across the world as well, and he got a booking. And he did get a booking, didn't he? Him and again got bookings for the penalty for complaining to the ref. So that's always going to be on his back. I was surprised. I was surprised when he took him off, and then I thought he got the booking and but still, regardless, we stole one. And again, the amount of times, I mean, particularly during the COVID time, I walked out of London Stadium, obviously on the Todd, thinking, how the fuck did we win that game? And it was one of those games today, it's coming again, Jesus Christ, we stole one, we did steal one.
But tactically, as much as we did, I think Ariola made a couple of reasonable saves. We never really tested their keeper, but when it comes down to the tactical decision of, the couple of decisions he made, he saw that things wasn't working. We put Mubama on. He stretched the defense. It gave a new lease of life to Kudos, who was getting involved in the game. It gave a new lease of life to Paqueta, and it gave a new lease of life to Benrahma, actually.
Straight away, it means you actually got. Because what you get when you put Paqueta when he's down on the team sheet as the left wing is you lose your left wing because he doesn't play as a left wing. And and as soon as you get that triangle of Emerson, of Benrahma and Paqueta, they just come alive as a threesome. It's just so it's every time. And straight away you've stretched your defense. I mean, Benny was unlucky not to score. And if he'd cut that back to Paqueta a bit better in the right at the end, we'd have probably come away with 3-1 because Paqueta was on his own. So it was needed. We got it. We move on. Innit? We have to. We've got to move on.
I think again, looking at the situation and looking at where the style of play that was played today, 20 minutes to go. Very good. Happy. Play like that for the rest of the season. I like that energy. I like that decisiveness. 70 minutes wasn't great, but we are coming into such a busy period now. We've got 2 games every single week. That would have been a disaster, Russ, if we'd have got beat. So it got to the point when Mubama scored that goal. In my head, I'm going, I don't give a fuck how we score, but just score. Just score a goal. Like I don't care how we score it, but just score the goal. And that's what we did. And you can call that a snatch and grab, but what you can do is you can look at Burnley and you can go tick. That's what you can do now, Russ. We can put a tick beside that. You put this on before the game started today.
Yeah. It's a banana. It's a banana skin. It was one which I think we all thought we were going to win, and we did. It wasn't the performance we wanted at all, but it's for at the moment. Confidence results breeds confidence, and we've got literally 3. We got Bacca, then we got 3 days later we got Palace, then we got Spurs, then we got Fulham. So it is about just picking up wins and grinding out wins, and that's what Moyes does do. He does do it, and it's not always Moyes brilliant because he wasn't. The team were poor in the first half. We were lucky, I think, to have gone in 0-0. Once again, we score. The opposition score within 5 minutes of, albeit a penalty, but still within 5 minutes of the kickoff in the second half. We're still one of the worst teams in the Premier League in terms of conceding in the second half. But it was a win. It was a win. It was, and it's about moving on. We got the back of Topola game is crucial to get the 3 points to put the pressure on Freiburg in terms of if they slip up, we've got top spot. Then we got Palace. Then we got 3 London derbies. Yeah. The players that need to be up for them because they're London derbies. Spurs away, Palace at home. If we another win back at Topola, come back to Palace 3. Could win spin. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
But again, just to reiterate, listen, it's not the nicest of football. Burnley didn't have a great day. They did all right. They did better than us in the all round gameplay. Last 20 minutes. You could question whether or not it was just all West Ham at that point. We were stretching the defence. We were forcing them into errors. And like you said, Russ, they did deserve a penalty, but that's just the way the game goes, and finally we got a decision that shouldn't have been. But I don't know, mate. I mean, again, I listened to some commentary there, and they're saying the reason why they didn't give it to him, and this is where the difference is between us understanding the rules and not understanding the rules, because no one understands the rules, is because Sufal's foot left the ground and landed on the same spot. And the players left his foot in, so it's not that he's intentionally made the tackle. That's the reason they didn't even send the referee over to the camera for it. And that's interesting there as well. Eberechi's come off injured for Palace when we've got them coming up. It's a bit, and they're struggling for injuries as well.
We should have Bowen back for that, I'd imagine. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So listen, I know it's not a great day at the office. I get that, but it is a great day at the office because at the end of the day, every single one of those players is getting on that bus and going, "We want."
They'll be buzzing. They'll be buzzing, because and it's as fans, we a last minute winner. We all love a last minute winner, but it's just the way it happened. But regardless of that, we got the points. That the team's going to be buzzing because they will be. Everyone's going to be buzzing from Mubama as well because even if he's giving it as known goal, which I think he will be.
I don't think he is going to get it, unfortunately. But no. I mean, even if he's not giving it, I don't think it's a shame because I think in his head he wants it. Obviously, he does. Like when I think about that goal, and he still can't say, but. It's just that the way the rules are, and it doesn't matter because if it wasn't for him doing that run, if it wasn't for him coming on and making the change, I think as much as we want him to get that goal, that's going to do him the world of good. It's going to do it. He from that performance in the last 20 minutes, Russ, that should really push him well ahead of Antonio and well ahead of
ahead of Ings. Won't.
No, I know, but it should is the point we're trying to make. Like because he's not really done anything that's made me look at him and go, well, you've not done anything that what does Antonio do that you haven't done?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but it won't. But he puts him ahead of Danny Ings.
Yeah.
He won't, because Antonio's always his man. He's his boy. He's his boy, Blue. But he won't. But it's great, and for the lad, it's confidence. Particularly, he might try and negotiate another couple of £1,000 on his weekly deal. Now that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why Paul Moyes hasn't been playing him, because if he does rip it up, then they'll ask for another $5,000, $10,000 a week on top of the negotiations. But look, fuck it, doesn't matter. It's done.
It doesn't matter. It's done. 3 points. We sit ninth, and just for anyone that doesn't understand our position, so we are ninth with 13 games played. We are on 20 points. We're 5 points off Aston Villa. We're 5 points Aston Villa in 5th place, 6 points off Tottenham in 4th place, 3 points off Newcastle in 6th place. So, and we've got a 4-point gap between us and the team below us, which is Chelsea. A 4-point gap, which is a decent position to be in, obviously.
It is, and obviously Brentford kick off with Arsenal in 20 minutes' time, and they're on the same points with Chelsea. But you think Arsenal should win that game as well. So absolutely. that's what we a little bit of a buffer. That's what we
15 points from safety, Russ. 15 points from safety. So you've got so many ways you can turn this, but at the end of the day, it's a results business. I know it's not great to watch, but I couldn't care less right now because I'm buzzing, mate. I don't even know. I remember the goal. I don't even remember what I'd done on the screen. I looked up and I was like, my camera's gone. I didn't even know how to fix it. Like I just fucking lost the plot, and it was just unbelievable because we snatched and grabbed it, and I don't care. We won. Simple as that.
In it, that's great, right? Because I was literally at the door. I can't go out the door because I know he's going to be absolutely buzzing. But now I have to go out the door.
Right, we're going to go. So listen, there'll be loads of content coming your way regarding this game. There might be something coming out later on tonight, and then you'll start to see the rest of the stuff coming out tomorrow, and of course Monday, as we then prepare for 2 game weeks, as Russ has shown you there. Let me bring this back up again. Oh no, I can't. Oops.
Okay.
There you go. So. Back again Thursday, Sunday, you name it. It's all happening.
Thursday, Sunday. Yeah, and then it's Christmas. And if you fancy, and obviously after that game, you could do with a beer. You could do with a drink, couldn't you? Beer52.com. See, that's seamless. That is seamless integration.
I just said, were you thirsty?
Are you thirsty? I'll have a beer. Beer52.com/West Ham. 8 exclusive beers. Cover the postage of $5.95, and you get 8 fantastic craft beers from around the world. Also, well done to Pete. Pete Chelmsford finally won a halftime thing. He won the Frank
Nice.
McAvenny, which so not only did we win, but Pete won that for the first time. He's very happy, and a few new members as well. Nice to see Jan and stuff others. So thank you very, very much. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. We'll be back with all the stuff, all the fun of the fair.
And go and enjoy your Saturday night, and
enjoy your Saturday night
because we fucking won.
Yeah, what
Cares
match
better than
that
this.
enjoy. Go and watch Strictly Come Dancing. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys later. Much love. Irons.
Irons.